Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the love and the support that we've been and are receiving from the video that we just put out explaining our story about getting pregnant while on an IUD with identical triplets. It's a lot, I know. We're excited to have everyone kind of join in on our little journey. It's just our big journey. It's a big journey. So thank you so much, and we really appreciate all the prayers and the good vibes that everyone's sending our way. We need those and appreciate those more than you know. So today I really just wanted to give a brief explanation as to the situation with our babies, give a little more detail about the pregnancy and about the triplets themselves. So our last ultrasound was a little over 2 weeks ago. It was at 15 weeks and 4 days, and we were able to see the babies and see that they're all doing well. They're doing great. They're growing fairly equally, which is always a relief for me since there are 3 and there's always that potential risk of, one baby not growing as much. You get the picture. Just wanted to show you guys the babies, give you an idea of what they're looking like right now before we get into the details. So this is all 3 of them. That's all 3 of their little heads. They're so cute. And this is baby A, baby B. Apparently it's really hard to get good pictures of the 2 babies because baby C is always the one who is front and center and has a clearest shot. But that's okay. I wonder if that's what it's gonna be like in real life, but that's them at 15 weeks. Today I'm currently at 17 weeks and 5 days. I feel like I'm growing every day. Some days I feel a little more pregnant than others, but I think that's pretty normal from what I've looked up. But anyway, so about the babies, we found out that they were identical triplets our first OB appointment. So we found out that I was pregnant at 6 weeks, and that's when we went to the ER and that whole thing for our ultrasound. And then our first official ultrasound with our OB was at 10 weeks. So at this same appointment, we also found out that they are considered MonoTri triplets. I think the full term is Monochorionic Triamniotic triplets. That's the term. But to put it simply, it's just the fact that there are 3 of them and they're sharing 1 placenta, where in an ideal world, they would each have their own placenta. So this just means that they're sharing 1 source of nutrition and 1 source of blood flow. So they said that this was pretty risky. It turned our naturally high-risk pregnancy, because we're expecting triplets, into a more high-risk pregnancy. This could create possible problems. There are possible risks with the fact that they're sharing 1 placenta. This may or may not happen, but what could happen is, or a potential problem is, one of the babies receiving less blood flow than the other 2 babies, or 2 babies receiving less blood flow than 1 baby. Either way, 1 baby would be receiving more blood flow. And so this could cause the baby or the babies that don't receive as much blood flow to not grow as much and not be able to fully develop. That's a potential risk. And I feel like I don't think about it too often, but it is something that is in my mind. I think I'm generally just concerned for their well-being. If that does happen, thankfully we're in an area where there is a surgeon nearby who does laser surgery to kind of move around the blood vessels in the placenta to allow more blood flow. And it's crazy because there are only a few surgeons in the country who do this kind of surgery. So, really grateful that we're here in Seattle, and yeah, everything's just kind of falling into place, you know. And again, thanks to Heavenly Father, thanks to God that we are being taken care of really well at our clinic, and that there is help if this problem does come up. So they're MonoTri triplets, 1 placenta, 3 babies. So at our last ultrasound at 15 weeks and 4 days, we found out that baby B is implanted closer to the placenta, which means they actually only have 2 millimeters between them and the placenta, and that just means that they could potentially run out of room to grow. So this is another scary risk, but like my husband always reminds me, he's like, this could or could not happen, you know, and this may or may not happen. And that's exactly what our OB said too. She's like, listen, like, this may or may not happen, and we're kind of just taking it one appointment at a time, you know, one day at a time. I'm just really grateful that right now, like, they're still there. You know, and last time we saw them, they were all doing really good. They're all growing fairly equally, which is great. Since tomorrow is our next ultrasound, we may or may not find out the gender of the babies. This is gonna be another crazy piece of news, I guess. So it's either gonna be all boys or all girls, and we just have no idea. No idea. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that they're all boys or they're gonna be girls? What do you think? So yeah, so leave your guesses down in the comments below. I really want to know. Also, please leave any questions that you have. Any questions about the pregnancy, about me and my symptoms. I'll be doing a Q&A very shortly. Hopefully be putting that out this week. But yeah, thanks so much again, guys, for your constant support and your kind words, and just super grateful. And yeah, just I hope everyone is okay during this time. I know it's crazy, and I know that people can get kind of anxious, but it's all going to be okay. In the end, it's all going to be okay. And we can get through hard things, because that's just how God made us. You know, we're never gonna have anything heavier than we can bear. I have to remind myself that too when it comes to raising three babies at the same time. All right, everyone. Well, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.